What's up? So LeBron James ain't top five. You know, it's funny how some people are catching feelings because some people had enough of his antics. I think the longer he plays, the more it works against him. But let's just say if you give me your top 10, you know, I don't have no particular order, but I'm going to just tell you off the top of my dome. I got Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, Jordan, Bird, Magic, and Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Steph Curry. That's 9 right there before I even think about LeBron. And if I think further and harder, I might make a strong case that I might consider taking Dr. J over him. Depends on my, because I got to weigh everything. Just because he's got the most points and, and that sort of thing, longevity, all that, man, does not make you better than, you know. His antics have backfired. His ways have backfired. If you were supposed to be making everybody better, how come Anthony Davis ain't dominating? Let me tell you how LeBron's ego's out of control. This finals, I know Lakers Celtic rivalry, but let me put this into context. Could you imagine LeBron James deferring to Jaylen Brown? Could you imagine AD? AD would have been the MVP of that finals against Miami in that bubble. He went off the first game. He hit the game winner in 6 against Denver when he yelled, Kobe! Remember? But Anthony Davis, to me, never was the same after game 2 in the finals against the Heat because LeBron crept up and started to outscore, took his shine away. And I saw it again in this playoff series against Denver when he was going off in game 2, the game they should have won. Jamal Murray hit that floater, and they were down 2-0. AD's momentum was carrying him, but it got clipped. He had 30 points at halftime. He was on his way to 45, maybe 50 burger. Can't finish. You know why? Because Big Brother's watching. Clutch Sports got you clutch. Taking all your negativity against Darvin Ham, but you ain't holding accountable. He is the elephant in the room of all this. But if LeBron needs him and uses him, you need him to be the best player, but yet you need him to fold like a chair and defer to you and be the second. And it ain't working. So suddenly now you're getting exposed. Looking like LaFraud. Because Dwayne Wade was better than you in the 2011 finals, which you choked and you blew, and you owe Miami a ring. And then you got back with Kyrie, and Kyrie couldn't stand your antics and bounce. So now you got a side sucker in AD who just so excited to be in La La Land and dress up on the sidelines and model and play when he want to play and don't when he don't want to and cry and moan and all that. What you got? You're not top five. Like I said before in another video, you've underachieved. I don't look at a guy who's got multiple rings underachieving. But since people like to always hate on Shaq, let me hate on LeBron. I said it before. He should be pushing Tom Brady. He should be having 7 rings. When you go into the finals 80 times, you know all the braggadocious about what you done and you flexing and flipping with the powder. Well, come on now. Why it take you forcing the Lakers' hand to bring your son, who wasn't NBA level, G level, maybe a couple more years of college level? Why did people just realize you've been chasing Michael B. Jordan and not Michael Jordan? You're not chasing Magic. You're not chasing Shaq. And they make a case Kobe over him too, because I forgot Kobe could fit that 10 slot. I might put LeBron at 11 right now. Things done changed. He will never get the full respect. And he has to live with that. He done brought this on himself. Because he wants the stat pad. All them fanboys who work for Nick Wrong and all them, Shannon Sharp, all them fanboys, and all these people talking about he's number 2 to Jordan. Number 2 in what? In what exactly? What is he number 2 in? He's not number 2 to Magic Johnson. He's not number 2 to Kareem. He's not number 2 to Shaq. He ain't dominated like he should. He not number 2 to Steph Curry. Number 2 to what? Exactly what? What? What are you number 2 as exactly what? Oh, you got more points and you didn't play a long time and you didn't stat pad? What are we selling here? What are we selling here? What are we selling? Because like LeBron James is almost like the Garth Brooks of NBA players. He got stats, but you ask who's the king of pop? It's Michael Jackson. Think about it. Think about it. All them numbers, what do they mean? Mm-hmm. And all these fake heads who be up here saying he's number 2 greatest and all that, they never did that with nobody else. When did they do that? When did they do that? Where did they do that where they say, oh, and they can't give you a definitive reason why? A losing record when it comes to winning championships. How you justify that? Make it make sense. Because they hate on Will Chamberlain and they use the 2 rings and the losses against him. So how does LeBron get a pass over Will Chamberlain for that? When Will Chamberlain was a more dominant overall player. Just had teams. And Will Chamberlain, when he did have great teams, he won. But he was the centerpiece of it. Now make it make sense. And Will Chamberlain did not get in Jerry West or Elgin Baylor's way like LeBron James is known to get in other people's ways. That's not top 5. He's more close to the top 15. He's more in that 10 to 15 circle. That's where he belongs. And, but the longer he play, people will start to get tired of it. I've been tired of it, though. Because I know the scam that's going on. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shitter if you like my piece.